Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to a Need for Speed Payback video, and today I've got a good one for you guys. Of course, it's been a while since you've heard me, and I probably sound a lot better due to the fact I got a new headset. New mic, whatever you want to call it. Same stuff, really. But yeah, as you can clearly see, we are in free roam. If you didn't see the last video, it is going to be all about police. Yeah, this is literally within free roam. As you can see, it's not based on events and whatnot. You can literally just do whatever. Like if you want to do a shipment, then there you go. Wow. I actually got bug all. I don't even need anything. Anyway, yeah, so basically, literally, this is all it is. It's just within free roam. And yeah, let's just give it a try. So these cops down here, they're going to be patrolling like normal, as you'd see in Need for Speed Heat Unbound, or 2015 for that matter. Yeah, so we got a patrol, chase, and escape pattern for these bad boys. It's a lot different than how you normally would play Payback now. Obviously, you know, you wouldn't normally get cops within Payback or any of that stuff, especially within free roam. It's just event-based. Now, they do have reinforcements and everything, so as you can clearly see, there's only 2 at the moment. They got a big patrol distance, just like Heat, Unbound. Well, I wouldn't say Unbound, because Unbound's more confined to the player's minimap, whereas these bad boys, as I say once more, they ain't so adjusted to the player's minimap. They can patrol absolutely anywhere. As soon as they come into view, yeah, there you go. They'll start trying to chase after you. Now, the problem with this, obviously because it's within free roam, you ain't going to get the pursuit music, so the best thing to do for that is, obviously, if you come over here, you've still got, like, bait crates and all that jazz. What you can do, for the time being, to sort of fix this little pursuit theme not kicking off, is basically go up to the bait crate and just collect that, and it'll start the pursuit theme. Sorry, ooh, I almost just went into multiplayer. That wouldn't be good, would it? So obviously I had to turn my audio down for the pursuit music because you know, copyright and stuff. Yeah, here you go. So obviously it'll just be me getting away from the cops like a normal. Okay, my man's just tried to kill me. Okay then, so basically the guys which don't have their sirens active, those are the ones patrolling. You still got many other ones patrolling. You can still do events and all that jazz. How many times am I going to say jazz in this video? I don't think so, buddy. But yeah, it's been a while. Hope you guys have been doing well. Yeah, I'm just skillish on my behalf. I've been trying to cook up something really good for Payback, and I think we finally got it to the point where it literally is just this now. It's a good, perfect balance. Of course, you can't obviously still like crash them out and wreck them. Okay. But what you can do is you can escape them like you normally would within Most Wanted, Heat, or Payback. Heat or Unbound, where you just get out the escape radius and they'll leave you alone. Unless you get caught by the helicopter now. So, like I said, it's a proper patrol, chase, and escape pattern. All working within free roam. Roadblocks, everything. Oh, that's a bad roadblock too. That ain't good. So what I'm looking at later on, when I'm still making this, is a penalty system. So we got heat levels coming in. We got a reinforcement logic setup. Couldn't get my word out there for a second. So pretty much the base formula is done for this to work properly. So all we need now is to hook up the heat levels. Payback doesn't have heat levels, so we can give them custom ones. And we can go from there. That's a proper, like I said, proper chase, patrol, and escape pattern. So let me just give you a little bit of a taste of what this has got to offer. So let me just shut up and you guys can enjoy it. That's if I can get this one guy off my ass. That would be lovely. Yeah, it's been a long time coming for something like this to work within Payback. And I know a lot of people didn't really enjoy it for what it was worth. You know, don't get me wrong, much as I don't really like the game, but I've put like goodness knows how much hours into this of just trying to get free roam cops to work, because when I know a game has potential, I can't speak potential, what the fuck? But, yeah, I don't know, there's not really much to say, really. Just let the game, it's just letting the mod run it through you, really. We finally got there in the end. It was worth the wait. Very well worth it. Because now you could just experience proper free roam chase and do whatever you want within this free roam chase. Of course, you've still got rhinos, everything else with it. I just gotta try and lose them now. And obviously with this, it is a bit unfortunate. We can't really wreck them out. It's a bit like 2015's instance. Whoa, rhino! Well, I almost just got murked. Thanks for that, rhino. So we should be coming up to escaping them shortly. Well, I say shortly. One of them might just rubber band or spawn in front of me. Yeah, I thought so. With this, it's got like a Need for Speed Rivals type patrol system where they just patrol really weirdly, where they could either patrol on the wrong side of the road or any of that cool stuff. Well, I wouldn't even say cool because it's not really cop-like, is it? So that man there, he was at least, his patrol speed was at 30 miles per hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers per hour, but, you know, you can do the math. So obviously he didn't have his siren on there neither, or he might have, I'm not sure, still a bit quirky at the minute. Finish out the quirks, and it should be ready to release. Hopefully, I can show you what the escape is like. You might have seen it, it's the same as like a cooldown 6 job, where everything works just as intendedly now. We got a lot more stuff coming for this as well, like how Payback does its upgrading system for the vehicles. Hopefully I'm trying to sort something out like that as well, but I mainly do AI, if that wasn't obvious. Yep, he just wrecked himself up there. Okay, so what we've done as well is that where he like crashed out, we got a kill switch still trying to chase after me. Where he like crashed himself out, there's a delay on when they can start driving again, so it gives a player a bit of a chance of just getting away from the cops. Basically, seems like you can't wreck them out. Yeah, there's all different spots now where you can lose the police within this. The helicopter still chases. Well, this is another thing we got into it as well. We got different type of cop logic. So with the bait crates, they don't, well, they still work like brake crates, but now there's a chance of the cops spawning into a event, like a race or off-road, any of that. Whereas this is just a free roam type-esque situation. Obviously, we still use bait crate. There we go. So the helicopter has a larger like search radius where he's all the way down here, where I'm all the way up here. He will like search around larger areas, being like a proper helicopter would. It's not like Unbound where it'll just hover around your type of area this time it's just got a larger radius. So, like, you could be over in this island, well, section of the world, I guess, and he could be over here this time. And he will obviously give chase for a little while before letting the cops come in and do what they need to do. And like I said, different escape routes this time, all working properly. Where if you do get to the escape points, yes, the cops will despawn until you kick off that chase again. So see it as like Most Wanted 05. Pardon me, excuse me. So if you lose a chase, getting into escape, like a cooldown, cops will despawn before respawning back in, right? So it's a bit like that. I'm gonna try and get this version of the cops to like get into events, because this is the more detailed one. Logic works absolutely astonishing, but there are still some kinks with this. Yeah, we're gonna try and work it out, see if we get a bit further on. We've come this far to a point where it might actually work this time around, and Payback would have something that I think many people would want. I know some people might also play Payback just to get away from the type of chaser style AI situation, whereas Heat and Unbound is a bit more harsher, I guess, on the player for doing it. But, well, I say harsher, but apparently Heat's cops got nerfed. They did not get nerfed at all. Well, the only thing that people said that they got nerfed on was their speed, reactions, and aggressiveness, so like their attacks. If you roll back some of those updates on Steam, oh sorry, you'll know that that isn't the case. They did not get nerfed or toned down, any of that. The only thing that got changed about them was their reaction times on roadblocks. That was it. That was the only change. Oh, here we go. Ah, yes, 1 out of 13. Well, that helicopter's still on me. And there we go. Right, so he's despawned. Now, eventually the cops will spawn back in. Like I said, it's just like Most Wanted 05, where, you know, if you lose them, they despawn. It's the same as when you get to an escape point. Right, so like I said, I'm going to let the gameplay speak for itself. You guys can just sit back and enjoy the show.
position. We've lost contact with the pursuit. Outranged us. We'll try to catch up.
skill issue on my behalf. Right, hopefully now that one cop was very persistent and my controller just disconnected. That ain't good, Chief. That ain't good. So I gotta get to one of those escape points before that helicopter locks on. I think I might have to teleport, unfortunately. I really don't want to have to teleport. See if I can make it to one of them. Hopefully I should be able to, if I'm not driving like a maniac. Yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can. Come on, Camaro, you can do it. Move in. Before he clocks on. Come on. As Jeremy Clarkson would say, power! Here we go, here we go. And we have done it. There we are. Yep, just slap into a wall. There we go. There's the cop chase done. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you next time. Peace.